Waiting on it to start. There we are. I am live. Live. Let me get my stuff together here. So I gotta refresh this page. Refresh this page, okay. So I can see myself. There I am, by God. We can enlarge that. Okay, yeah. And then hope some of you assholes see what the hell. Yes, another Mick and Duane show. Why the hell not? Oh. I was bored. I had a little bit of work to do in the studio, so I'd come down. I thought, why the hell not? I hollered at the Duano, and he declined. He said he'd imbibed too much last night. He just wasn't up for it. So we'll start the show out like we always do. You. Of course, Rob, I have trivia. Of course I have trivia. That's become a staple with the Mick and Duane show. You. So I got a new prop, so I ordered this cool new Rush shirt. All right, cool. Huh? That's pretty badass at it. So this is from the first album cover, first logo, as far as albums go. And the funny thing about it was, I think when they released it, maybe Canada, it was red, and then they did the pressings. You, Jimmy, you. So when they did their pressings, I think when Mercury was pressing them, that they messed up at the print shop and it come out pink. And they'd already printed all these albums. They're like, well, it costs too much to pull them and redo it, so they just went with it. So it's become iconic, but I'm comfortable in wearing pink, especially if it says Rush on it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, it's tits. Yeah, this shirt is tits. Looks gay. Fuck, Rob. Hush. This Rush shirt is awesome. So anyway, I did holler at the old Duaner imbibed a little bit too much last night, so I was going to do the iPad doohickey. Oh, and look what else came with the shirts. Haven't broke these out yet. These were free. Or maybe it was just looped in with the shirts. Get out of there. Oh, dang it. There we go. So 2 cool luggage tags with the naked guy and the star. Iconic. So those are kind of cool. So what's everybody up to? Everybody up to the same old shit? Sitting at home, not doing nothing? I actually looked up some news tonight. I haven't done news in a while, but there's not much news because it's 2020 and 2020 sucks. There's not much news. So let's see. I talked last week about what I had going on. I'm setting myself a date for the Passion stuff. I'm going to try and... yeah, Rob, yep. Everybody's wishing they were doing shows or going to shows or... that'd be awesome. So I'm going to set a date. I'm going to try by the end of December have the final mix down on Passion Stars Within Reach finished. Then we got some legal wrangling we're going to have to go through. Kyle, I got something to send you here in a little bit. I was messing with the kick drum sounds. We'll see what y'all think on the Passion album. So we're going to maybe update some of the sounds. I'm going to hit a few news topics. There was a few that interest me. Not a whole lot. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, I need to tell Tyler this. They now have lullaby versions, Van Halen lullaby versions. some of y'all might have listened to. They've got all kinds of bands. I know Metallica for one. So if you got a little baby, like I got a little grandbaby now, so you can play them. You'll be able to play them Van Halen lullaby tunes instead of the crappy lullabies. See, next up, Kiss. Man, those old dudes, they're in a big money grab or something. They've got 150 shows left on their farewell tour. 150 shows left. Unreal. And apparently they're going to try and set some kind of record or something. They're playing in Dubai. On New Year's Eve, they're supposed to try and set some kind of record. It's probably least people in attendance ever. No, that's done all the time. I think it was something to do with pyro, like a shit ton of pyro. I don't know. And then I also read somewhere they was going to play in Antarctica. What the hell's up with that? Man, they're really grasping. Spinning some independent music that come out of Radical Sounding Company right now. That's Shames Edward. Let's see, what else? Didn't know if everybody knew AC/DC has another album out, and I think it went straight to number one. AC/DC, they seem to put out the same album every time, but that's what we want. We don't want it to change. We dig it. We dig what they do. So they've got a new album out. What's it called? Power Up is the name of it. And this is Motley Crue has come out with their own hot sauce. Now that's been, I don't know if any of you guys have followed rock bands. A lot of bands are doing hot sauce now for some reason. Maybe Four Skulls or Passion or one of us can do like nut sauce or scrotum lotion or something like that. I don't know. Something cool. Let's see who else. Yeah, Michael Anthony. He's got his own hot sauce. I think Joe Perry. There's all kinds of people doing hot sauces. Let's see. Steel Panther released a new song called "Fuck 2020." Who cares? Who cares? I'm not a Steel Panther guy. I mean, they're good, and I talked with Duane the other night about them. They're good. They got that 80s look and all that, but I'm just not into the parody metal stuff. I don't know. It's kind of cheesy to me. I don't enjoy it. Sorry. Greta Van Fleet, though, has a new album coming out. That's a plus, because a lot of bands are sitting on their album. They've recorded albums, and they're just sitting on them. Can't remember which one I listened to the other day. Some band since this COVID shit's gone on so long that they may go ahead and release the album that they worked on because they think they're going to have time to write another one before they actually get to tour. So that's the reason they've been holding the albums, is because that's how they make their money. You can't make money releasing music now. You have to tour to support the album, and they can't do that. So it is what it is, guys and gals. Travis Barker, the drummer guy for, who is it? I can't remember who it is. Blink 182? Anyway, he got a new face tattoo and new knee tattoos. Now, these news sites, I mean, they're really struggling if they're telling us that Travis Barker got new tattoos. Who gives a shit? Jenny, who'd you see? GVF. Who's that? Who's GVF? I'm not following. Put it in the chat. Sorry. All right, next news item. Oh, speaking of Aerosmith. Aerosmith, Joe Perry and Steven Tyler are going to take part in a virtual Wayne's World reunion. Now, that may be something worth watching. Oh, Greta Van Fleet. Okay, sorry. My son Tanner, him and his buddies drove all the way to Charlotte to see him. I guess that's about the same Yeah, it's about 5 hours. So yeah, about the same distance. Anyway, I thought he was crazy going that far, but I guess that's the closest they could get. Okay, so this is really music related. Marijuana is no longer considered a dangerous drug by the United Nations. So then I guess, it was last year that he went too. So marijuana, which I'm not a partaker, but I think there was something passed in the House here last week or whatever. So they're federally gonna just give in for all the pot smokers and stuff. And once it's legal, I might try it, as long as I'm allowed to. As long as it don't mess with my job, I don't know. I tried it one time back in high school, and I freaked plumb the hell out. Just completely freaked out. Haven't touched it since. One time. So I was 17. Didn't like it. I thought my heart was going to pound out of my chest. Did not enjoy it. Okay, so that's the same. All right, so that's all the let me close these. Let's close these. That's all the news. There's not much news. There used to be a whole lot of news to report. Now there ain't shit. All right, so let's get into tonight's trivia. I'm gonna keep this show kind of short. Maybe do more shows, but keep them shorter. So let's jump into tonight's trivia. And I need audience participation, please. Please, oh please. We're going to do some Aussie trivia. A little bit of Aussie trivia. So first question. What is Ozzy's name been for years? What's he been known as? Is it Paranoid Lord, the Only Satan, Prince of Darkness, the Master of Reality, or Black Sabbath Man? So which one of those? What's Ozzy's mantra, his nickname? I think the chat is behind, I hope, or there we go, Jenny. He's known as the Prince of Darkness. Okay, I don't know this one. Okay. In 1995, what was the name of Ozzy's world tour? The No More Tours Tour, Retirement Sucks, The Last Supper, or No Rest for the Wicked? 95. It's been a long time ago. When did Zakk Wylde join him? Was it No Rest for the Wicked? Is that when No Rest for the Wicked come out? When what's his face joined him? Man, the years. I know at least 3 of those were actual tour names, but which one was in 1995? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess No Rest for the Wicked. Nope, I was wrong. The correct answer is Retirement Sucks. Okay. I knew that was the name of a tour, but I didn't know when. Okay, what track for the Scorpion King did Ozzy record with Rob Zombie? I Stand Alone, Dragula, Iron Man, or Iron Head? Pantera IPA. IPA, you mean beer? I don't like IPAs. IPAs are just shitty beer. I don't dig them. Iron Head. Rob says Iron Head. Let's go with that. You are correcto, Rob. You are correct. Yeah, Tyler, yeah. I don't like IPA beers. I was out in Denver, all those people out there, they're all about the IPAs, and they're just too citrusy or something, whatever the hell it is. Just don't like them. Don't like them. I'd just order a Bud Light if that's all they had. The Iron Maiden IPA was all right. but it still had that citrusy taste. Yeah, I mean, I can drink one or two, but okay, what is Ozzy's full name? Okay, is it Jack Michael Osborne, Jeff Michael Osborne, John Michael Osborne, Paul Michael Osborne, Jim Michael Osborne? So what's Ozzy's name? Yin Yang, Rob. Yes, Yin Yang. That's real beer. There you go, Jimmy. Yes, it is too hoppy. That's what it is. I don't like that. The IPAs. Ugh. I bought one of the Megadeth beers too. It's like a Belgian beer. Just, I don't know. Yeah, John Michael Osborne is Ozzy's real name. I know that, so I'm gonna click, and I will be right. Yes. How does the music video for "So Tired" begin? Ozzy biting off a bat's head. Ozzy goes to bed with a bedside lamp. Nobody's gonna know these. Ozzy is against a black background and sings. Ozzy changes and goes to sleep on a sofa. Ozzy performs in front of an audience all the time. I don't know. I'm gonna say he's in front of an audience. Nope. He goes to bed with a bedside lamp. That one's kind of silly. Okay. Ooh. Excuse me. What's the name of a song Ozzy recorded with the rap band Wu-Tang Clan? The Forsaken, Heaven and Hell, You Do Not Need to Lie, Tell Them How It's Going On, For Heaven's Sake. I have no clue. Anybody know? What's the name of the song Ozzy recorded with the rap band Wu-Tang Clan? I don't know who Wu-Tang Clan is, and I didn't know Ozzy did a song with them. So I have no clue. Let's do this one that sounds stupid. Okay, For Heaven's Sake was the answer. Okay. Now something you guys should get this. Who was Ozzy's first guitar player in his solo band? Jakey Lee, Kirk Hammett, Randy Rhoads, Tony Iommi, Zakk Wylde. Who's his first guitar player? Yes, Tyler, For Heaven's Sake, you got it. Yep. Who was Ozzy's first guitarist in his solo career? And we all know that one, right? Can I skip ahead? Yep, Randy. Now here's one that's not on here. When Randy died, who was the first guitar player to take over to come in and tour with Ozzy? And I'm going to wait and see what you guys throw out there. Who was the first guy that played with Ozzy after Randy Rhoads died? I'll wait on this one so I can see you all get it wrong. Waiting it out. Y'all gonna get it wrong. You're gonna get it wrong. Don't look it up. Who was the first guy to replace Randy Rhoads? The late, great Randy Rhoads. No guesses? So the guy that did most of it, no, not Zakk Wylde. That was much later. So before anybody starts Googling, we know Brad Gillis came in and finished the tour and wound up playing on the live album that they released, Speak of the Devil, I think. But the first guy, Jimmy, was Bernie Torme. Bernie Torme. Yeah, it's not Randy. But the first guy was Bernie Torme. He did 6 shows with Ozzy. And he just let them know. He said, hey, I was glad to help out. This isn't what I want to do. And he let them know, and they were cool with it. One cool little thing about Bernie Torme is the pickup company that I have the endorsement with He's their top endorsee, Bernie Torme. Bernie Torme and Mick Bryan are Four Skulls. You know, I think I might be number 2. Unfortunately, he died. Bernie died a year or 2 ago. So hey, maybe that puts me at number 1. But no, it still sucks. I shouldn't say it like that. All right, we just got a few more questions, and we'll move on. Okay, in 2002, Ozzy won a Teen Choice Award in which category? Best cameo in a movie, TV Choice Reality Star, TV Choice Actor, TV Choice Personality. I'm going to guess Reality Star. Is that when his TV show is out? I'm going to guess. Hell no, I missed it. Choice Personality. Okay. Ooh. I don't know which one was first. Okay. What was the first single in his solo career? Now, I know which one was the most popular, but I don't know if it was the first single. Suicide Solution, Goodbye to Romance, Believer, Over the Mountain, or Crazy Train. Now, of course, Crazy Train's his mostest famous show, or song. Shit. But was it his first single? I'm going to guess that it probably was. Yep, it was. It's Crazy Train. All right. What does Ozzy Osbourne claim to keep under his bed? A flashlight, a baseball bat, a shotgun, or a bayonet? Any of those might be dangerous in Ozzy Osbourne's hands. I'm going to guess it's probably a shotgun. Ozzy probably keeps a shotgun under his bed. Or a baseball bat. I'm going to guess. Shotgun was what I first thought. Nope, it's a bayonet. I was wrong. I was tossed up between a shotgun and a baseball bat, but he keeps a bayonet under his bed. Kind of weird. Okay, so I didn't do as well on these. Okay, Ozzy Osbourne has a cameo in what Adam Sandler film? Tyler, you should get this one. Ozzy Osbourne made a cameo in an Adam Sandler film. Was it Little Nicky, Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy, or Click? I knew that one because you all made me watch that stupid movie 2 or 3 times. Terrible movie. You all loved it, but Little Nicky is just terrible. He's terrible. Anyway, the answer is Little Nicky. Let's look. We got a few more minutes. Let's look up another one. Let's see. Osbourne trivia. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try this one. Oh, okay. This is a little bit better. What band was Randy Rhoads originally the lead guitarist for? Judas Priest, Twisted Sister, Quiet Riot, or The Who? Where did Randy Rhoads come from? What band was he playing in? I know it was Quiet Riot because Riot. That wasn't even a choice, Tyler. So if you remember, he had the guitar with the polka dots. He had the little bow ties put on the they were fret markers. Because back when he was in Quiet Riot, he had his little get up and he wore his big, stupid looking bow tie. And then when he come to Ozzy, they were like, no, you're not wearing that bow tie. All right, what was Ozzy's debut album from 1980? What was it called? I know. You all should know. Blizzard of Oz. Blizzard of Oz. For which song on Ozzy's debut album was he sued? I don't know that one. Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, Jimmy got it right. Quite right, yes. So Ozzy got sued from a song on his first album. I mean, he wound up getting sued over the first two albums completely, you know, by Bob Daisley and Lee Kerslake. But I don't know which song. If anybody knows, let me know. Which of Ozzy's albums was the first to be recorded with Zakk Wylde? Down to Earth, No More Tears, Bark at the Moon, or No Rest for the Wicked? I know that one. Yes, Jimmy, I saw... Okay, yeah, so when he played at the Huntington Civic Center, Ozzy came to town, and oh, you're right, Tyler. Yep, it was Suicide Solution. I remember it now. Suicide Solution. Yes. Yep. Yep. Because they thought he was promoting suicide, and a bunch of people got all pissed off. But yeah, Jimmy, I was at that same show in Huntington, and back then when I was in school, Mom made me go to church all the time. Yeah, it was a bummer. So I guess our church, the preacher and all of them, they were going to go up, and there was a lot of churches that boycotted. They were going to march at the show. You know, the devil's coming to town. The devil's coming to town. And I remember the youth pastor come to me and said, Mick, we're going to protest the Ozzy show. You coming with us? And I just looked at him in the face and I said, I'll be there. Because I had tickets to the show. Oh, goodness. All right. On the hit single, If I Close My Eyes Forever, who did Ozzy sing with? Janet Jackson, Lita Ford, Joan Jett, or Tony Iommi? Oh, and the answer to the one before, I'm pretty sure we know it's Rest for the Wicked. These are not telling me I'm right yet, but If I Close My Eyes Forever, yes, it was Lita. Okay, this should be easy. What country was Ozzy born in? U.S., Israel, Zanzibar, or England? He grew up in Birmingham, England, a working class town. Well, oops, put that there. All right, on Ozzy's 2001 release, Down to Earth, the bassist was, I have a hard time pronouncing this guy's last name, Robert Trujillo. What band was he part of in 03? So I think Ozzy and, I mean, I know he's in Metallica now. Has he been in Metallica that long? 03? Seems like Ozzy and somebody else, they like just swap bass players. Can't remember. I'm going to put Metallica, but I think there was somebody else he played with. Oh, I didn't mean to hit enter. Crap. See if it'll let me go back. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, England, you're right. It's not Metallica. It says a band from the early 80s. So what band was Robert Trujillo? I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. What band was he in before Ozzy? Or no, right after Ozzy. Yes, Suicidal Tendencies. That sounds right. Let's put that in there. Suicidal Tendencies. Does anybody else think it's weird watching him play bass? He's always like scrunched down where he's like about 6 inches off the ground. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. He's a phenomenal musician. Don't get me wrong. Okay, what was the name of 2003's greatest hits release? Who cares? Let's skip that one. Okay. What track for the Scorpion King did Ozzy record with Rob Zombie? I think it was Ironhead. That was on the last one. Okay. What song on Osmosis was written by his son Jack? I have no clue. I have no clue. Anyone know? You don't like him, Rob? He's kind of odd. Trujillo, True whatever. I don't know. You shouldn't hate, Rob. Shouldn't hate. Nobody's right. You know, you just do your thing and hope other people like it. All right, so I'm gonna submit. I don't know what song. Okay, yeah, quite right. Blizzard of Oz, yep. Suicide Solution, Tyler, yes, thank you for that one. No Rest for the Wicked was Zach's first one. Lita Ford, yep, he's born in England. No, okay, so the correct answer was not Suicidal Tendencies. The correct answer was Metallica. It says Robert's debut album with Metallica was in 2003, and that was Saint Anger, which is, I don't like that album all that well. Okay, Ironhead, we knew that. That one, we didn't know the song off. Whatever. So anyway, that's some trivia. I need you guys got any suggestion for our next show? Trivia? What would y'all like to hit? You want just like a genre? Or a period, 80s. We've done like 80s hair metal and stuff like that. We've done that. We've done a few different things. Is there any trivia that you all want to try and tackle the next time around? I'm gonna try and hit these shows up at least once a week. Thank you all for participating. 90s rock, okay. I won't know those as well, but let's do it. Let's do 90s rock. So you talking what was those Seattle bands? Yeah, Alice in Chains would be a good one. What's those Seattle grunge? We want to do a grunge one next time? A general grunge, or you want to tackle some of those bands individually? And we can do an Alice in Chains trivia. That's fine. Or we can then later do a Pearl Jam, then later a Soundgarden or a Nirvana, or we can just do like a general, okay. We'll do grunge. We'll do a grunge trivia next time. Thank everyone for tuning in. Digging the new shirt and my new Rush poster and my new luggage Rush tags. Luggage tags. These are awesome. I like. All right, guys. I got some work here in the studio to do. Thanks for tuning in. You. Later.